not gonna reintegrate.
Yeah, I do wonder, actually, if reintegration has the potential to make bad people good people, right? I feel like Helena is the test for that, actually. What would happen to her if she got reintegrated? She wouldn't be Heliara anymore. She would, but she wouldn't, you know?
You having a chat with someone, Mark?
Yeah, Ragabi really was just a seed planted, wasn't she?
Let's burn this place to the ground.
Yeah, I tell you what, you must need her previously when you've been waiting 3 years for season 2, huh? Must feel bad.
I'm an innie, and everything they told you about...
Yeah, I do wonder whether that Heli and what she said will get out somehow.
We're not happy. We're miserable.
Where are we going to pick up?
She's alive!
Maybe we're going to blink back in the elevator. Oh. Wow, called it. Okay. Okay, God. He chose to go back in? Or dream? I like how they're filming it. Okay, okay. Immediately starts running. I love it. I have to apologise for all my dance moves pretty much being the same. There's only so much you can do in a seat, mate. Okay, that's all I'm saying. I love the dynamic shots. Really cool, man. Oh God. Hello, Miss Cobel. Which would be weird, because she was fired. Unless she, I guess, was re-employed? Wellness. Of course, because it's all gone. What? Sealed up? That's crazy. Oh God. Milchick? What?
I suppose you're Mark S.
Wow. New people completely.
I'm Mark W.
Huh? You have amazing freckles, mate.
Would you be open to using a different first name to avoid confusion?
He was their first mate. Back off.
Back, Mark S.
Sorry. What? Is this real?
I think it's best to save any queries till we arrive at the management office.
Okay.
You can leave the balloons in the foyer by my old desk.
Old. So you're in charge now. I mean, you got a nice little makeover, mate. I do appreciate it.
Please. What you all did 5 months ago was one of the most...
5? I'm so sorry. I did not subtitles. My bad. 1 second. Okay, we're good.
Was one of the most painful moments in the history of this company.
Good.
I too was wounded by it.
Wow. Wow. 5 months. And this is the first time he's been triggered since then. Because this is the last moment. His last memory was shouting, she's alive, right? So outside, Mark is not having a good time. Why would he do that to himself? Is there an ulterior motive to this? From Mark's perspective, have they gone to the journalist, maybe didn't pan out, you know, maybe Rickon and Devon were like, look, we got a plan. Someone, you know, people have pointed out to me that Irving's outside self seems to be kind of making him more tired, staying up late, drinking coffee, you know, trying to play that music, and as he paints, drill that into his inside self for some reason. Make sure he falls asleep in the office and passes a message through, trying to pass a message through perhaps. I did wonder about that because to me, outside Irv, he's got a driving focus. I don't know what it is. It seems to be driving towards Severance, Lumon, he got a bone to pick, perhaps some kind of agent, you know, whatever. I don't know yet. But that focus, it'd be so interesting because inside Irv is very focused too. And what we saw last season, I feel like, was this, you know, taking on of the company's values so stringently, so strictly. And it's so interesting. I wonder if that focus of his outside self translated to that kind of focus on his inside self. And how funny is that? The different ways that focus is translated. And we saw the same thing with Heli in that, you know, I spoke about it in the finale of her inner fire and the different ways that is translated based on somebody's upbringing, how it exhibits itself in her outside self and her inside self. You know, they are the same people, but brought up in different environments, they are so different. I don't know, little theory about Earth.
We must be cut to heal. Miss Wong, Mark S.
Hello.
What?
Right this way, Mark.
Please tell me she's not severed.
Is it normal for a child to...
Good question.
Excuse the clutter.
Definitely avoided. Milchick, yeah. Oh wait, so has this place been closed down for 5 months or what?
Miss Cobel is no longer with this company.
Drax?
I now manage the separate floor.
Drax?
What about my team?
We didn't fire them.
Where are they?
The 4 of you have achieved international fame.
Okay.
Group, you've become known as the face of Severance reform.
Okay, what does that mean? Like, how does that look?
We installed security doors to keep you in MDR. This accompanied a punitive rendition of the Kier hymn performed by Miss Cobel.
Yeah, it was weird.
Do you recall?
I do.
I do.
Are we married now? What's happening?
I locked you in a room like an animal, Mark. As an unsevered man, I'll carry that knowledge the rest of my life.
Oh, are you healing? Are you a better person now?
How a sadist like Harmony Cobel could take fertile root in Lumon soil.
Why you gotta phrase it like that?
We believe she developed an erotic fixation on you and had plans to pursue both you and your Audi in what might be termed a throuple. Thankfully, she failed at this.
I'm not buying it.
Where my team is.
We tried for weeks to get them back, Mark.
They weren't a fan.
None of them agreed.
Damn.
Reforms, but it wasn't enough.
Right, okay, so you've made changes to the severed process that have appeased the outrage that was achieved by what they did that night. Okay, but it's still going. What are the reforms? Is it better? I have a sinking suspicion not. Perhaps you've just got cleverer. But yeah, I mean, Heliar makes sense that she wouldn't be back. But Irvin Dillon, good on him. Hey, damn though, Mark sent him back in. I think there's got to be more to that, right?
Your Audi insisted on returning. Begged us to let him back right away.
Really? Has Ragabi got something to do with it?
So the others, they refused.
That's horrible for him. They went through all that plan and he wakes up 5 months later and he's still in the same place.
I'd like to hear it from them.
Ah, nice, mate. Alone, right?
That's not possible.
He's a different person now, though, too. I mean, there's got to be something more to this. They know he's going to be waking up and being disoriented and confused. Have they done something to help guide him? Yeah.
Yeah,
Interesting start.
it's a little cramped compared to our old MDR.
Oh.
How much do we see of that Mr. Milkshake?
Milch.
Yep.
Marco, where I can find some Inca pencils? Non ho la più pallida idea di...
I love you, mate. Oh, God.
Did you really see the outer world? How's the sky?
I don't know.
Grazie.
You're welcome, mate.
Oh my God, how's wind? Is it just like getting breathed on, kind of?
Hello, refiners.
You are terrifying, mate. Respectfully.
No, it's the ball game.
Oh, the ball game, no. Oh, she's the new milkshake. Oh, God. Oh, God. How is the new milkshake worse?
Before this, I was a crossing guard.
So she's not severed then, because milkshake wasn't either. Questions valid.
Why are you a child?
Good question.
Because of when I was born.
Checks out.
Where I work with Gwendolyn Y.
What about Gwendolyn? Who?
Thought I'd be permanently retired when my branch shut down. So this is a nice surprise.
Marcus.
Okay.
I like your attitude, mate.
Something about me.
Throw the ball at someone, mate. I don't know who, to be fair. You can't really aim at anyone, can you? Because usually it'd be her. She's a kid. That's rude.
I'm lucky enough to have made 4 new friends today.
Nice, mate. Yeah. Yeah, putting on an act.
But I have to remind you that I'm a supervisor,
Whoa.
not a friend.
Chill out, buddy. I think he's clocked that something's going on, and he's acting now, isn't he? She is. Oh my God. How is she worse than Milchick? Oh.
3 new friends.
Oh God.
Congratulations to our 2 marks.
It's a good point, innit? I feel like they've made her a kid. Not, they haven't made her a kid. She was a kid before, I'm sure. But I don't know how it's happened, but hired a kid. Because you know damn well they're not going to bite a kid. Yeah, it's very puzzling, mate. Are we going to find out anything? Or are we going to zip back to... straight back, and so we're not going to get answers, okay? Okay, show, I see your game. It's fine. Keep me in the dark.
What's your perpetuity wing like? Ours were animatronic.
Wow.
A choreographed dance.
Huh? Yeah, show me.
That's weird.
Is it? I feel like that's preferable, mate.
Wing the Eagans were brooms,
An improvement.
each with a face made of a plate.
A big improvement.
Did you guys have the CPR dummies? What were those made of?
Brooms.
It's weird, isn't it? There always seems to be an old one, a quirky one, and a woman. Hello.
You know, my old team was a bunch of dirtbags, but it seems like you really liked yours. So I'm sorry.
Oh, bless you, mate. You notice a little bit more than you let on, don't you? Sabotage.
Dear Audi, I don't know if this will reach you, A shambolic rube who goes by Milkshake. If you must continue to send me here, please consider strapping a bomb that I may explode both Milkshake. Mark W.
So why are you looking at this one?
Is it earnest?
It does feel a bit mean, actually, now.
Do you really think I'm a shambolic rube?
We're really on to Marquez this quick, huh?
Altro capo bugiardo.
Yeah, that's what I thought too, mate.
Clever way to secure the name for yourself, I suppose.
You didn't even disguise your own handwriting.
Damn.
I want my team.
Okay, cards on the table.
Part of that, don't you understand?
Nice.
At this time, I revoke your status.
I accept.
That is a shame. I do like the burgeoning friendship that you could have had with Mark W there. They're all the enemy, Mark. Now.
You don't know what I did to the kitchenette yet, do you?
Oh, baby. Hey, he is doing what I said last season in regard to Helly, almost. All you can kind of do to actually get out is to make yourself such a nuisance that they're like, we can't take him. We gotta get rid of him. They have no power over him. They can't hurt him. I feel like at this point, with everything he's learned and who he is, all of the contamination that they don't want their insides, the inside cells to have, Lumon, have fortified him to the point that I don't think the break room is going to hurt him. Truly, truthfully. And perhaps he's working out actually now that they can't do anything to him if he doesn't do what they want. He can refuse all he wants. He can do this all he wants. Good on him. Let's see where it goes, eh? Oh, okay. Hey, let's go.
Damn it.
Go on, show me. Ah, come on. Did you put mustard on all the wolves? That's what I do, mate. What's the go? Oh.
It's got the speaker.
If you truly are the face of Severance reform, as you say, deserve a chance.
Yeah, he's trying to, hey.
Friends, you can't just make them disappear.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, like, to him, his friends have been killed. They're never coming back. He's trying to save them. That's what he's doing right now. Because if they all get their way, they never come back. And they are dead. That's the fight he's fighting. Fair play to him. Cool as hell, mate. Mark S at the moment is what it is truly to be trapped. I mean, they all are, but it's almost elevated itself to another level because he is that person that I was talking about last season when I was comparing this show and this world to our world and talking about how people in our world who find it miserable to go to whatever job they go to every single day, but they have to if they want to survive and pay rent and eat food and blah, 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 and take part in the society. But Mark S at this point is kind of a representation of actually what they could be and what they are. You know, all that anger, pain, and the emotion that I'm feeling in the way that I almost, you know, that entrapment that he has right now. Like, it's doing a real good job of, like, translating to me that feeling. And that feeling that I feel is, I feel like what people in our world feel all the time. And I know because I felt it. I've been in that position, that feeling of entrapment and not being powerless to do anything against it and get out. Because I can't. I have to keep doing it. And I don't see or don't have any other opportunity, at least to my mind, right?
So we can serve care together.
How do you ever get Helena Egan to bring Heliar back?
Goodbye, Marcus.
Wait!
God. His mind in that moment, is he dying? Wow. Are you torturing him with the threat of never coming back? What? What fresh hell, dude? Come on. Yeah, okay.
Dylan! Mark!
No way.
So the man who just tackled me and cut up my best belt is our boss now? I mean, fair, I tackled the man first, but I didn't with his belt. Kier pardons his betrayers?
Wow. Oh, God. Okay.
Dude, are you okay?
Okay. Sorry, I had to hit every tone, I think. I don't know why. Are we having, like, a meeting? Are they trying to, like, calm Mark down?
Irving.
By being like, yeah, Kier hardens his betrayers, and now we all...
Dude, what's wrong? You poor up there?
Okay. Yeah, waiting. You have a hard job getting her back in, I think. Oh, wow.
Hallie!
Yeah, someone's sweet talking out there, aren't they?
God, I was so worried about you.
Communicate. Everyone say, you need to tell him who you are.
You won't come out.
Oh,
Oh, bless him.
I just need a moment, please.
That's a rough poo, that, mate. Yeah.
He said we're famous.
All of us equally, or one of us is like the star?
Priorities, I like it.
Milkshake is probably coming. Good. I owe him a belt cut now.
I like how you're not letting that go.
I mean, what if they're listening, Dylan?
True, guys, good point.
I'm sorry. I was, just,
Taking a massive poo. It's right there.
Hi, everyone. I'm Miss Wong.
Ah, sorry. It's disorienting, I know.
So they replaced us?
Who was me?
They weren't like specific counterparts.
Kind of, though.
Okay, well, I don't think you should feel bad at all.
Feel bad?
Yeah, for ending their lives.
I do wonder whether they were torturing Mark S a little bit. I don't know. And there's all this talk about another department. I was kind of starting to think about like, oh, okay, so it is legit. There are more people. There are more departments. You know, it's not all like, I don't know, some kind of, I don't know, but... Just slaps her and walks in. Sorry. It'd be funny because it's shocking, okay, that's all I'm saying. It wouldn't be my proudest laugh. There's going to be a party. They were talking about reforms. Is it going to be an actual, you know, where they can just take a break? Yeah, okay. Okay.
Tall glass of water.
Frolicaholic.
I guess the board reconsidered my terms.
Guess so.
Hmm.
What you're about to see will be shown to every innie who sets foot in this building after today.
Okay.
Will give you a sense of Lumon's feelings.
Man, again, I feel like they've just got cleverer. Amazing. Yeah, so funny, isn't it, as well? The production value of this has gone up. I mean, I'm thinking back to when they got the waffle party and there was that little video of Egan flying and, you know, it was very retro. And now look at this, all brand spanking new. And it is just this thing of, oh, we're doing better, you know, as long as they can persuade, as long as corporations can persuade the public that they are reformed and doing better, nothing can have changed necessarily, but it appeases everybody to the point that everyone's like, good, we did a good job, yes, we succeeded. Go on about our day and start ignoring it again. And I feel like that's what's maybe happening a little bit. But that's the sense I'm getting, because nothing's actually changed.
And you're sitting in me right now.
Lovely.
So you can just call me Lumon.
No, thank you.
One thing I've always had is a love for my workers.
What?
206 countries from which Lumon operates.
Wow, that's a lot.
No running in my halls.
Oh, God.
That tickles.
Irving.
When 4 NDR workers,
Wow.
dissatisfied with their severed lives,
Wasn't full. It's all of them.
the Macrodat uprising. A human drama of danger and intrigue.
Wow, they've dressed it all up. They've dressed up their pain and suffering and the hardship as Lumon's success, haven't they? To make Lumon look cool and... my God. Yeah, right.
Human drama of danger and intrigue.
Drama of danger and intrigue. It's almost likening it to this kind of propaganda machine that is Hollywood, you know?
Burn this place to the ground.
Wow.
Still working in the dark.
Wow. Oh my, you know they made a movie out of this. Wow. They saw, of course they saw everything.
What the
Yeah.
Tasty new snacks like fruit leather, cut beans,
Oh God. Okay.
and salsa.
Barely an upgrade, really, innit?
Hall passes to pineapple bobbing.
I hate this because it's so real, man.
Playful mirror room.
It's like nothing's changed. It's the same. And everyone's gone about their day thinking they did a good job, and these guys are in hell. Still, none of this is better. It's just different forms of appeasement.
You know, it's funny.
Is it? Tell me.
By this reflective pool my whole life. Yet it took the quiet courage of 4
The quiet courage. Yeah, God, their PR department was on one, weren't they? I bet they were all doing coke, mate. God damn it, they'd have to be. Like, yeah, the episode's called Hello, Mrs. Cobel. Miss Cobel. When's she coming into it? No. No, Dylan. Dylan, think about the belt.
But I want you to know that I truly respect each and every one of you.
No, you don't.
By end of day, each of you will choose whether you want to remain here.
Wow.
Not your outies. If you start work on your file, I'll assume you want to stay.
You're asking them to die, though, now. That's not what they want anymore. They had a taste of the outside, they want the outside. That's the thing. Dylan, I mean, what is it? What's making them want that love? Human connection, community. Dylan, his kids. Irving, Bert, Mark and Helly. They want the continuation of that, which means that, you know, and they're human. Of course they're going to want that. And if they choose to go out, they're going to die. They're never going to have that. They stay in because their emotions have been manipulated now. They're dressing up manipulation as we're helping you. We're giving you the choice, the autonomy. And so often the idea of autonomy is so twisted, so manipulated. Under the guise of this choice, there is no choice. They don't have autonomy. They don't. Do you know why? Because they can't walk out of there and be themselves. Marquez cannot walk out of there and be Marquez. That's not freedom. That's not a choice. And I don't know the psychology of Milchek. We haven't seen a lot of it. I don't know if he truly believes what he's saying or whether he's just a really good act. But I would hazard a guess that he's fooled himself and he believes what he's saying. And so often this will happen. Reforms will happen out in the real world and workers will get a little bit more. A second sprinkle of water as opposed to the drop that they got. And does everybody truly have a choice? Not everyone does, depending on the circumstances they are given. Out there in the real world, there is such an absence of that privilege, and so for so many different reasons. And so people have to say yes, people have to say great and take it, even though it's not really better. But then this sort of environment, this sort of situation will be used against them, against the workers, because it's like, well, you can't complain anymore because you did complain and you got more. And now you're just taking more. Like what? Where does it end? That's what happens. And all that leads to is subjugation of the worker. This deficiency in their rights and what they are afforded. And nothing ever really truly changes. Just enough changes so that those at the top can get away with it. Again and again and again and again and again.
Maybe I'll even buy you a drink at a bistro one day.
You condescending.
Has no cameras or microphones.
Okay, that's the reform, huh?
Fresh start.
Marcus ain't buying it, dude. There'll be cameras somewhere, man. Yeah.
What the hell was that? Massive head game is what that was.
Thank you.
So what the hell did you guys see up there?
Let's talk about it.
You know Rick and Hale. What?
The woman in the photo was Miss Casey.
Yeah, wild times, man.
But it was her.
Twin?
Then she's down here.
Yeah.
Mark, are you okay?
Bless you for that question, mate.
Well, I don't know.
You're not a lot of time to process, is there?
What did you see?
Are you going to be honest? Or is the shame going to get the better of you?
Boring apartment.
Okay, the shame. Bless her.
It was like a Save the Gorilla shirt.
I mean, she had a little bit of time to think about that. But also, I'm now wondering, because that came very quickly off her tongue. Has she been triggered outside of here? Is there some arrangement between her and Helena? Has she been briefed for some reason? Is it just shame and guilt that she's an Egan? Because I think that's enough. It could just be that, but I don't know. I don't see Helena giving her the time. She's got too big an ego, so I don't know. We'll see. Put a pin in that. But yeah, I don't know.
Then I went outside and found a guy. He looked like a gardener. He said that his brother was a cop and
she's been briefed of what to say? That's so rehearsed.
A night gardener.
What about yours?
Suppose he's serious.
What did you see?
It's not our world up there.
Oh.
You can tell us.
Yeah, it's okay.
I love how supportive they all are. Oh, buddy. I mean, it's still fresh for him. Well, I think he wants to go.
So it's mushy.
We're not the same, actually.
Yeah, there's a reason you're saying that, eh?
And speaking for myself, I don't think we owe them.
Yeah, it's that harsh reality of coming to terms with actually if our lives had gone a little differently, if we've been born into something else or whatever it might be, we might be radically different people. It's that idea of, are we truly unique? Or are we such a product of our environment? I mean, it depends. I think it's a bit of both. I think if Mark had been born an Egan, he wouldn't quite be the same as, Helena. But I think our better natures can be warped by our environment. I think capitalism, I think corporatism, I think this society that we have, everything the show covers, I think it warps us. I think it does. I think the show's going to pains to demonstrate that too. It's what the severed workers kind of are, in a certain way. Demonstrations of that.
So you're staying?
I think I'm staying.
Yeah, because the alternative is never seeing each other again.
I failed at the objective.
I did wonder how much of it was him trying to just not tell them that he didn't try at all.
He's with someone.
His Bert is dead.
The last time I was happy was when all I knew was NDR. I'm not trying to be happy.
Oh, God.
I'm going to leave, Dylan.
It is not leaving.
It's so sad that he wants to leave, because we know what that means. That's how bad it is for him.
You're a good friend, Dylan.
Yeah, I think he is.
I was standing in front of some kind of easel. I wanted you to know.
Nice.
Or I left.
Okay, well, you're not. No. Any Bird is the guy you fell for.
Yeah.
Because I encouraged the courtship.
Yeah. Well, did you? We'll let it slide.
I want the pain to be over.
Oh, man.
If he's gone and I'm gone,
Stop saying that.
we'll be together.
Oh, that's so painful and beautiful.
Because I would be sad and I would be less productive. You're part of what makes me good at it, so please do not go.
Bless him. God, episode 1, they're really going hard, huh? This is powerful stuff.
Your favorite perk.
Don't bring them into this.
Mr. Milchick would like to see you.
He's got a new belt for you. This was beautiful. I love that. He was talking of down there, you know. Oh.
It should be Mr. Milchick.
So superficial.
You gonna apologize about the belt?
No, we were fine as we were, buddy. Stay behind the desk.
Your wife's name is Gretchen.
Okay. She here?
She wanted you to know.
Oh, bless Gretchen. Okay. This is such a mind
For not hearing your needs.
His kids?
Take a look.
Outie family visitation suite. Do you know what? This is actually... I don't trust it. I don't trust it at all. He's seen one kid. They can use any other kids. No, sorry. It might be genuine. It's still not enough, but that is kind of big. That is kind of big. God damn, okay.
Judge chose not to inform you.
Like, we don't know anything about his family. Gretchen, is Gretchen actually his wife, or is this just a way to entice him in? Is what I mean. I don't trust it at all.
Are you saying I could see my family here?
If you take the name of the room at face value, I'd say yes.
That's not a yes, mate. He didn't actually say yes. That is very carefully worded. If you take the name of the room at face value, I'd say yes. That is a correct statement, but that isn't a statement saying yes to his question. They're blinding them with their emotions.
Keep this between us, only to avoid resentment.
Uh-huh. This Wang. She's got a game. God damn. Oh, sir. What was that? Who is she? She seems very indoctrinated. What's your job, Milchick? Like, day to day? What was Cobel really doing? Do you know what I mean? Because we know what she was doing, but she was going off campus, let's say.
Where's Irv?
Right here.
Beautiful. Okay.
You okay?
I'm okay.
Nice, okay. Hey, we got a season 2, let's go. Intriguing. Very specifically not being shown the outside world. There's more to this, I feel. But hey, I'm intrigued. I am going to get very frustrated though if they do the exact same as season 1 in the sense of keeping us on that leash of tension all the way through, and we end season 2 in the same way, not really knowing anything. I do need answers this season. I'm going to level you, because this episode is that exact same tension, resetting almost. Here you are. Here's how we're starting. Cold Harbor. Wow, look at that, how he's happy here now. That's kind of scary. Okay. Yeah, because this first episode of season 2 is done the exact same thing that the entire season 1 did. I talked a lot about actually how it tread the line really, really, really well in season 1. If it treads that exact same line now, that's not enough for me. We need to know things, you know. Look, that is just from seeing first time watch episode 1. So I'll cut him some slack, but this has left me with that same feeling, and it's a little bit more frustrating than it was last season, because now you just keep me on the leash, mate. But cool. Really intrigued for now. So we'll see what they do with season 2. Little glimpse of Miss Casey there at the end. Is she watching them from somewhere? If she's still set, well, yeah, you gotta imagine she's severed, right? They still have that severed self of hers they can use. Is she down in the basement? You'd argue so. Anyway, that was Hello, Miss Cobel. No Cobel, no Miss Cobel to speak of. I wonder where she's at, what she's doing. But very intrigued as to how season 2 rolls out, what we get. I do want bigger, better things from it, I will be honest. It's got big shoes to fill. So, yeah, we'll see. Thank you so much for watching. Hey, if this was your first video of mine, you did enjoy it, you enjoyed the format as well, please do consider subscribing if you're not already. Consider liking the video before you leave a comment, all that stuff. Helps the channel out, helps me out. It's a free way to get this video around the algorithm. There are some links down in the description below. One for early access to all of my videos. There will be the next episode, probably a few more of Severance. I will be doing this every Wednesday. Down there in early access if you're interested, but don't worry, there will be be coming out, like I say, every Wednesday. My gaming channel is also down there. I am covering Alien Isolation currently. But with that said, thank you so much to my patrons, my YouTube members. Genuinely, just thank you so much for your support. But that's it this week for Severance. Next week, next Wednesday, will be episode 2, season 2. So until then, I'll see you.